Hi guys, today I'm gonna do a movie review on Miss Peregrine's House for Peculiar Children from 2016. And also I have the book that's based on the movie. Yeah, I have the book, like the book that is based off the movie, and the book is written by Ransom Riggs. And the movie is directed by Tim Burton. Tim Burton did two other movies. He did Coraline and he did Nightmare on Christmas before Nightmare on Christmas. Coraline came out in 2009. Nightmare on Christmas came out in the 90s. This movie came out in 2016. And Tim Burton, he made a cameo in the movie. He appeared on the scene of the amusement park. There was an amusement park and Tim Burton was seen on this roller coaster, and this movie is about the peculiar children. There's Miss Peregrine, there is Emma, there's the twins, there is the invisible boy, and the girl. And so, Jake's grandfather Abe, he was friends with the peculiar children and acquainted with Miss Peregrine. So a long time ago, there was a mad scientist called Mr. Barron and his friends. And so there was monsters. These hollows, they looked like Slenderman. Yeah, they look like Slenderman they look like Slenderman. And so look, I saw Tim Burton in the scene of this movie. I saw him. Look, this is the part when I saw him. Oh, the amusement park. Although I did see him. Oh. I got a song for on the amusement ride. Oh. Oh god. Yeah, so the hollows, they look kind of like Slenderman. Yeah, look at that. These monsters, they kind of look like Slenderman. Yeah, they're kind of related. They look just like the Slenderman guy. They look just like and these are like the peculiar children, and oh, the woman on the cover, that's Miss Peregrine. She could turn into a bird, and Oh yeah, look, this is Tim Burton. There he is. This is the part where I saw him. I saw the director of the movie. He appeared in the scene of the movie in the amusement park. He appeared on the roller coaster. And the villain was we saw like his grandfather Abe, and yeah, this is a guy called Abe. He used to be friends with the Peculiar Children. Mr. Baring, this is the antagonist of the movie, the main bad guy of the movie, and these are like his friends as well. And so they turn into monsters. Yeah, the Hollows. They kind of related to Slender Man. Imagine who is Slender Man? Slender Man's like this guy, and the Hollows in the movie. They kind of look just like Slender Man. They look just like And the movie, come on, 2016. It took place on Cameron Holman Island. Okay. So his life is on 2016, and the house got crashed on, the Miss Peregrine's house got crashed on September the 3rd, 1943. Hey. And the house... It's Imloop. And so now, without further ado, let's get into the plot of the movie without getting further too much away. Oh. So the movie begins where we meet our main kid called Jake Portman. You know who this kid is? Look, he's the boy right here. The boy right here. Yeah, this boy. He's Jake Portman. He's the main character of the movie, and he's hanging out with the shop with his mom until they're heading home, and he gets a call from his grandfather, Abe. Abe warns him not to come because it's not safe. And then when Jake arrives home, he says this whole house has been a disaster. He believes that someone had broken. And he found his grandfather outside in the forest, and he saw he had no eyes. And then Abe tells him to go to the Miss Peregrine's house. He told him he thought he could protect him, that he should have told him years ago. And then in the forest, he saw a monster. Yeah, the Hollows that look just like Slender Man. They look just like the Hollows look just like Slender Man. His mom had shot him. His mom shot the monster with a gun. And then now he's at a doctor's office. And yes, he told the woman what happened. He told the doctor what happened. Alright. his mom in the movie. Yeah, it's Maren Portman. Yeah, this is his mom, and this is like the father in the movie. The father, and this is the. Oh yeah, this is the woman doctor in the movie. So the woman doctor believes that a time away from home will do him some good. And so then he has a vision of a flashback when he was young, when we see the young version of Jake, and then oh, he saw the vision when he was young. When Jake was little, his grandfather Abe had told him the stories of him hanging out with his peculiar children. He told the class about it, but the class didn't believe him. And Jake didn't believe it either. He thought the stories he told were just imaginary. This was the young version of Jake when he was a little boy, and and this is a teenage version of Jake Portman. What? And then now, the next day at home, Jake is packing in with his father. So now they're living in a restaurant. He meets all the managers there at the restaurant. Now Jake visits the house of the peculiar children. And look, it's this house right here. Yeah, this house is it's the house of the peculiar children, and then he meets all the peculiar children, and he hangs out with them, and now they're doing time loops, and they're hanging out a lot, and then Jake knows the person who killed his grandfather. It was his old man with the hollow eyes, and the monster. It it was it was a Mr. Barron. And the island where he's hanging out with his father, they meet this cameraman. What? Papa? Oh my gosh. It's all of. God. The cameraman. And then when Jake heads back to the Peregrine's house, he asks Miss Peregrine who's Mr. Barron. Miss Peregrine explains to Jake that Mr. Barron was a mad scientist and that he used to capture birds and animals and when Jake arrived at the land, he saw that Miss Peregrine had turned into a bird. So a long time ago, Mr. Barron and the scientists they captured a bird and they turned themselves into monsters. Yeah, like the Hollows. This is how they became the monsters in the movie. They kept eating eyes and all that stuff, I mean, the whole flashback of the movie and there's two women in the movie. There's Miss Peregrine and then there's this woman. Oh, God. This is Miss Advocate. Yeah, this woman. This woman claimed that she saw the Hollows in her house. She saw them. And now Jake heads back. Jake gets back to his father, and he finds out that the old guy in the wheelchair got attacked by the Hollows. Jake went into the block cave, and the cameraman followed him. And guess what? The cameraman and the woman doctor was Mr. Barron. He was the antagonist of the movie. He was manipulating Jake's life by shape-shifting into the two people. Oh. He was shape-shifting. He shape-shifted into the cameraman and the woman doctor. So he kept her shaking. He brings her back to the Peculiar house. The Peculiar house going to they go to the room with Miss Avocado to clone with Jake, and then Miss Peregrine gets captured by Mr. Barron. And Mr. Barron transforms into the monster and he attacks the Peculiar house. And so he destroyed the house and the time loop is gone. And so now they head into the boat and then so they plan to stop Mr. Barron and his friends. And so they head to the science lab where Mr. Barron had used the bird so that they could turn themselves into monsters, and now they're fighting Mr. Barron and his friends. The Hollows and all that stuff, and And so Mr. Baron had shapeshifted into Jake, but they know that's him. And the monster that worked for Mr. Baron had betrayed him and killed him. Then Jake killed the monster, and then now the timeline has been reset. Jake goes back to 2016, while the Peculiar Children head back to 1943. Then when Jake heads back home, he reunites with his grandfather Abe. And so then now Jake heads back in 1943 with the Peculiar Children. Yeah. And so that's how the movie ends. And so I really liked the movie. I liked all the characters in the movie. I liked the backstory between Jake and there was Mr. Baron, and he learned about the story of his grandfather Abe, and and all the Peculiar Children as well, and also like Miss Peregrine. Also, she can shapeshift into a bird. Oh my god, she can shapeshift. Oh, that's right, I almost forgot that. Oh my god, how did I almost forget? Oh, yes. The bird! Oh my god, I am forgotten. This woman can turn into a bird. Yeah, it's the bird that Miss Peregrine shapeshifts into. The bird. Oh my god, she can shapeshift. And I like the story in the movie. The story in it was really awesome. I also like the antagonist in the movie, the antagonist in the movie, Mr. Baron and his friends. I like how Mr. Baron was shapeshifting from one to another. He shifted into the cameraman, into the woman doctor, and then the cameraman, and then Jake himself. And there was the hollow friends, and there was his actual friends, and they transformed into monsters, and they kind of looked like Slender Man a bit. Slender Man, the little creature guy, they look just like and as well, I thought the soundtrack in the movie was really awesome. I thought the special effects in the movie were awesome. But the visuals in it looked really cool. I thought the editing in the movie was really awesome. Yeah. I thought the background of the movie was really nice. I thought the direction of the movie was really cool. I thought the backstories in it looked really awesome. I thought the acting in it was really awesome. I thought the writing in the movie was really cool. I thought the settings, the locations in the movie looked really awesome. I liked how it looked creepy and all that stuff. And I liked all the killing scenes with all the monsters and all that stuff. I mean, Miss Avocado was dead. Abe died, but then he came back at the end of the movie, and so they killed a lot of people, and so they were eating eyes and all that stuff, and then I thought the CGI in the movie was really awesome. I really like all the action scenes with all the hollows and all that stuff, and that was really cool. And I also thought the final battle at the ending of the movie was really nice. And finally thought the ending of the movie was really awesome. So that's my movie review on Miss Peregrine's House for Peculiar Children, based on the book from Ransom Riggs, the movie directed by Tim Burton. So I really like this movie. So this movie gets an A+, 10 out of 10, A+. So that's my movie review on Miss Peregrine's House for Peculiar Children from 2016. And don't forget to like and comment and share and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye everyone, see you soon.